up, Wargamers? John back here giving the little weekly Gasland build. Still up here in the office. Still haven't gone home, really. But yeah, knocking out a couple of these video intros at once, as I normally do a couple at a time. I've said it a few times now I forget. So I've been to the house in a bit. I wrote up stats like I normally do, little random stats. The wife, the love bug, she threw some cards in my backpack. It was like, this card's for this build, da-da-da. So I haven't really looked ahead of time. I didn't choose these cards out. So I guess they're still technically random as we normally do. But for this build, we got a Verney sponsor. We've had a couple times, so I don't need to explain it. A little extra backstory there in the description of the video for those who want to know a little extra about the Verney sponsor, or just kind of new to us. As far as the vehicle goes, we wrote up a helicopter, and the main weapon is 2 sets of miniguns. So, because she thinks she's snarky and funny, instead of the vehicle she gave us to make a helicopter out of is a 1986 Toyota Wonder Wagon. This way. So we'll be turning this delicious 80s brick into some sort of flying mechanism here. So let's just hop right into the build. Alright, Wargamers, back on the build table. This time we've got this nice 86 Toyota Wonder Wagon, which we happen to roll to turn into a helicopter. So I'm not sure about the helicopter part, but we're definitely turning this into a flying vehicle that I've had an idea on for a little while. So I don't really want to spoil what type of vehicle this is, but I think it'll fit the bill. So first things first, I think we need to start with the actual propulsion unit that gets this vehicle flying. So let's start there, which luckily we have this delicious Mentos tin, which I think will fit just well. So let's start prepping this bad boy. Alright, Wargamers, we got a good start here on the main on the main engine unit here. I don't know if you can guess where we're going at so far with this, but I'm gonna trim that down a little bit. So yeah, so let's set this aside. It's got to dry. But we gotta get onto the crew cabin here. So first things first, we rolled up 2 miniguns, which I got these nice little Imperial Guard grenade launchers, which I think I'm gonna rig up to the sides here somehow to give it a little more, make it kind of look like a side gunner kind of deal. And then we've got this here. There's a seaplane from Hot Wheels. So I'm gonna chop the engines off here and here so we have a little extra like maneuvering thrusters. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into some dremeling and I'll be right back. Oh, Wargamers, we got the Wonder Wagon here up on a flying base. So we'll start adding some details like some maneuvering thrusters and whatnot. So yeah, let's just spin right into that, get the basics down, and then we'll come back and check her out before we get into the detailing. All right, wargamers. We got the balloon attached. As you can see from now, we're going with like a Zeppelin route for our helicopter. It's a little big. I gotta hold it all the way down here so you can see it better. But we removed the supports that was keeping the balloon intact, so it should just be the weight of the chains now holding this balloon on, as you can see. So for the main weapons, we rolled up 2 miniguns. So I'm gonna go ahead and start mounting that, do a little detail work here, and then we'll just stop by once we have the details done. Alright, wargamers, she's pretty much done. I think she's ready for some prime time. We got it's very hard to show off due to the size. We got the 2 miniguns mounted here. Some maneuvering thrusters, some counterweights on the base so you don't have to worry about her falling up. We got this plow I put underneath. I'm pretty much playing it like it's an anchor, like it's got some chain feeds in here. So it just kind of drops it and the scoop kind of digs into the ground to kind of stop her from, you know, floating around. The flying base is a little crooked, but I think it adds a little movement to the base and to help kind of give it that living movement feel. I have this old resin banner for Imperial Guard, I believe, that's a little warped because of the resin. It's just bad cast, but I think that flow gives it a little movement. Well, we got our chains holding it up, some gas hoses up to the balloon. So yeah, I think she's off to some prime time. Alright, Wargamers, we got this big girl up on the turntable now. As far as names go, we have Man of War. The chassis type is a helicopter. The sponsor is Verney. For weapons and equipment, we wrote up 2 sets of miniguns. There's a lot of DACA pumping out of this thing. As far as perk classes, we have Tech and Built. And the perks themselves we wrote up was Gyroscope and Feel No Pain. She's coming in at a nice little 49 cans for this flying death trap.